My friends, it's a great day today. It is your friend, Crypto Face. And today, we're going to talk about Bitcoin and how, I gotta be honest, I'm sticking with my guns. I think we have bottomed. If I had to choose between one or the other, I'm going bottom. I'm saying we bottomed. Let's dive right in, taking a look at the daily. Okay, this is the time. This has been the key, the daily. Look at these. First off, look at these RSIs. Okay, they were gapped green, which means the price can come up, but it's likely not to hold. But now we see these RSIs pulling back and tightening up. And when these RSIs pull back and they tighten up, especially if the price goes sideways or even up during that, when these RSIs tighten up and they pop off, you're talking about a real pump. Just kind of like this one right here. You know, gapped RSIs, they tighten up, price came down a little bit, boom, pop off. But I think we're going to see a more extreme version of that. And the timeline lines up. This is the beginning of August. We have August to kind of sludge through the remaining dog days of summer. I think we might see a little breakout or come up to a little, maybe 66,000 during August. And man, if these things tighten up, momentum continues, money flow continues to income. If with the money flow incoming, beautiful curvature right here on the money flow, beautiful trigger waves on the momentum. We have the big boy green dots, snake eyes, followed by one more, just to kiss, give one more kiss goodbye to the bottom and send it. Man, that 58, that 57,978, that could be it. That could be it. I could be wrong. Now, zooming in, if we take a look at the current structure, let's pop in the spider lines, okay? The spider lines. Real structure on these spider lines right here. Boom, boom, boom. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice little bottom. Either maybe it can fight out of it right now. We have, what's Bitcoin's favorite number? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, what's the second favorite number? 5 and 3. 4 humps right there. If it doesn't pop out now, which I think it can, if it does come down, I think it's going to be popping out there. Taking a look at, what is this? The 4-hour RSIs increasing in strength right here. They were low together. Now they're a little bit higher. We got momentum zoomed in on the 4-hour. Gates are open on the momentum. We got a little over 2 hours left. Market just opened a few minutes ago, actually, as we record this video. VWAP oscillation on top. Inward curvature. We have inward overall curvature on the VWAP oscillation. Why we like inward curves? Because inward curves continue to inwardly curve. For the most part. Now, if we go back to the weekly doesn't look like it's there yet. We have a descending VWAP oscillation. The RSIs are weak here. It's a new weekly candle. The weekly does not show a bottom right now. We do have an increase in momentum. We do have the snake eyes on the big boy green dots. So the weekly doesn't look like it yet. But in order for a larger time frame to look to look like something, it's got to start with the small time frames. Just like waves to a surfer. Every big wave started as a small one. What's going on with gold? We'll take a look at Ethereum too. Gold, I think liquidity's low on gold right now, but we have a little tough Tenactin. RSI's slightly creeping to the upside here. Couple trigger waves. It's kind of do or die time for gold right here. Dog days of summer on the daily. If we go to the 12-hour money flow looks better. We have more curvature, more tight trigger waves. RSI is a little bit stronger. I'm still bullish I'm still, well, I don't know about bullish, but I'm buying gold. Options. Well, I did buy gold options. I'm in some gold call options. We had an Amazon call play out very nicely. Took profits on that yesterday. For the most part, I took like 75%, 80% of those profits. You know, whatever. Who cares about Amazon? Let's go to ETH. Bitcoin's price looks like it's pulling back just a little, couple $100. Let's go back to Bitcoin, actually. Let's see what's going on here. I like this little channel. It's if this is a little rectangle channel, shit, why not break out right now? Why not? Come on in, bounce around, play around. See ya. And if the price came down and broke through this bottom structure, that would suck. That would suck. Can you guys hear that plastic piece in my headphones? You guys hear that? Drop my headphones one time. There's a jingling plastic piece. Little update on the MyCipher beta, folks. Okay. You've had it for one weekend and a Monday. What day is it today? It's Tuesday now. You know, first off, everything is customizable, from TPs to stops to entries. But if you just want it to plug and play, in my opinion, the best time to run the scanner is during normal liquidity hours, you know, not during a massive pump candle or a massive dump candle. You know, maybe if I had to choose, I would say like hour and a half, 2 hours after market open. You know, where it's in the meat of the day. Not saying it can't be successful on weekends or any other time. But, hey, listen, I got pummeled this weekend too. This account was in profit. It was up to $1,016. It was up 1.6%. Got pummeled right back down to 1,051 cents. And we are pushing through a couple. We've already pushed through some updates, a couple patches. I don't want people to be. I don't want to be round tripping on that. No, if you're in the green, you know, a decent amount, you know, 25% of the trade should at least, you know, it's every situation is different. All I'm gonna say is we're tingling around with the whole round trip thing, and we'll see how the next few days go with these patches updated to. It's the beta test. We're working our butts off. Okay, we have a skeleton crew here, and there's a lot of reasons that we're doing a lot of things, and take it easy in the Discord on our guys. Okay, there's only so many of us. We run a tight crew. Yeah, so we'll keep our eye on this. How's energy doing? Energy coming down a little bit. Boy, boy, I tell you, it's crazy how the charts don't lie. Charts don't lie. Money flow decreasing here. Man, I feel like we're going to be having boots on the ground in the Middle East, but they're building new pipelines. So maybe that won't affect energy prices much, but you know, if there's boots on the ground, the energy should go up. Could be wrong though. Dog days of summer. Dog days of summer. I can't wait till the summer's over. Back to Ethereum. What's Ethereum looking like on the daily? Not as pretty as Bitcoin's looking on the daily, although those RSIs are tight. I hate it when they open up like that, though. They open up into like a snake mouth. I feel like that's been happening a lot lately. If you look at the heat maps, I'm pretty sure they are still Star Wars, Chinese Imperial Clone Wars starships. Yep, they certainly are. There is zero human liquidity on these Chinese exchanges right now. Zero. It's all market makers. That's why a lot of little shitter exchanges are going belly up. Look at this. Remember, these are the same amount of of position sizes at different points. It's just copy and pasted. Just copy and pasted. This much here, this much here, this much here, this much here. Okay, now this much here, this much here, this much here, this much here. Never seen anything like it before. Been doing this for 8 years. I tell you, the confirmation of the bull run might just be when the Chinese Imperial Star Wars fleet has some TIE fighters around here too. Now, at the end of the day, it's the dog days of summer. You know, it's miserable out there. It's probably hot as hell where you are if you're north of the equator. And, you know, there's no point in forcing anything. Survival. It's pure survival. Don't lose all your money before the good times come. If the good times come. Hell, maybe the good times might just be a perma bear market. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's all I got for you. Let's go, Bitcoin. I'm rooting for you, baby. Oh, man. The price went down $200-300 during the video. Oh, no.